From a young age, didn't have an easy upbringing. My dad wasn't around quite a lot, so I never had nobody to look up to, nobody to give me advice. From the age of 5 to 8 years old, I was sexually abused off a man in the family, and I couldn't tell anyone, so I was always hiding that. It was always torturing my mind. By the time I was 15, I was going around with the wrong crowd, and I got introduced to heroin at 15. My life got out of control from that. I just started using a lot of drugs and selling a lot of drugs. Done a lot of prison sentences because of this. I'll fast forward till I was 23. My dad was killed because of drugs. A man shot my dad, and that was drug related as well. So my life's always been consumed with drugs and people around me with drugs. I had no hope in my life, you know, I had nothing to look forward to. I just felt like an existence, and there was times where I just didn't want to be alive. I got to 38 years old. My partner, she died through drugs. My little boy was only 6 at the time. Cried out to God, if you're real God, put someone on my path. The next morning, I walked out into the street and a man walked up to me in the street and says, you need help. And I was shocked, you know. I really believe now that God sent this man. He told me about a place called Teen Challenge in Scotland. So I went into the Haven programme. It was so difficult to start with. I knew who Jesus was, but just knew him as the Son of God. I didn't understand, you know, I just knew the stories. So I'd done roughly 12 months in the Teen Challenge programme. By the end of it, it changes your life. And this was the first time in my life that I'd been sober and off drugs. I got more in my word. You know, I started to get a relationship with Jesus, which I think was key. It's key for anyone, you know. There's a difference between knowing God and knowing Jesus and having a relationship. And I moved to Manchester, doing a lot of street work, a lot of evangelism work. I'm a chef to trade. I was cooking breakfast and lunch for the homeless community there. Built up a lot of good relationships with them. I felt another call into my life. I just felt that I wanted to get more of God's word. I wanted to get a closer relationship with God. And someone just mentioned Mattersey Hall to me. So I looked up the information about Mattersey Hall and I thought this is exactly the place where I want to be. Yeah, I'm so thankful for Green Pastures because it's a unique place we have here. The way this place is set up as well, it's amazing because I'd say 90% of the students, they're ex-addicts. It's just such a powerful place to be. 90 ex-addicts who love Jesus. The world out there, we don't get opportunities like that, you know. So Mattersey is a great place to equip us. People can find out where their skills are, find out what their character really is, you know. And it's such a blessed place for that, and I'm so thankful for that. But now I found my father in heaven, and I'm not searching for that, you know. I'm not searching for that father figure now because he's there. He's with me all the time.